Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Knowles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warrick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
From the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. Past the first down marker and still running. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Indiana! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fast incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
The blocking doesn't have to be perfect because this guy makes people miss and creates explosive plays.
Yeah, yards after contact really has been a big part of this rushing offense this season and obviously in this game as well. They've got guys that give tremendous individual effort. They are hard to bring down.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Right down the middle. Give him 6. Touchdown Seminoles. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think everybody wants to go for it in this situation, but you got to actually do it, and you got to be comfortable with the consequences if you miss this. Obviously, he was. Conversion's good. Nothing to write home about. No fans upset. Everybody happy. All right.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air, it's Mendoza. Skips away from pressure. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. Lots of running room. The 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Grabbed behind the line. It's Indy. Crosses the 45. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Indy. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Hoosiers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Oh, he's got some explosive play. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Caught behind the line, it's Indy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Beatty. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll go with the quick touch pass. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and are able to make a tackle.
Finds a crease at the 20. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. To the air, it's Mendoza. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He might want another play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Gets it to the back. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Scrambling away. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lucas. Touchdown, Noles! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Nole Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's Hemby. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is
going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Turns it loose. He's open on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Fires downfield. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Cooper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Starts to scramble to the left. Breaks into the open. And he scoops out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Tries again to get it in. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. They'll try to run it in. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Return is brought down at the 39. And your Indiana Hoosiers will take over 1st and 10.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's a heat. The short hands, it's Becker. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Fires left. Pulls it in. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. To the air on 1st down. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Moving away from pressure. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.